Oh, hello there. It's another day in paradise with you, together, sharing and shining, loving ourselves, doing our best to show up for ourselves, doing our best to show up and shine for ourselves. Not always the easiest thing on the planet, is it? No, it is not. Trying to stay certain in our minds. Hello, friends. Trying to stay certain in our minds about who we are and what we are and how we are and if we are. Am I right? Are we okay, right? So, good morning. It's our time. Let's come together and figure those things out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Gorgeous souls. How's the weather in your heart today? Did you wake up feeling all right? As Joe Cocker would ask you, are you feeling all right? Good morning, Miss Leisha. Good afternoon, Miss Susie. Miss Susie. Hi. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Amy. Hi, Jeffrey. Jeffy Boo. That's my boo, who's also leaving town today. Doing my best with that one. Feeling like this on the inside. Hi, Kim. How's Kim? Hi. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Friends, it's so lovely to see you. Miss Melanie, how are you? Hi. Hey. Hi, Iris. Good to see you. Been a while. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Shelley. Hi, Alsher. I never know because it says Alsher. Is it Sherry? Did you email me this morning? I'm wondering. Hello. 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 Kim, you woke up feeling good. Woo, woo. Good morning, Susie. Susie, your email to me was so lovely last night. I put it in my Instagram stories with a little message there. Not your name, not your address, but you know, sometimes I wonder if you know the kindness and love you share. Yeah, talking to you, lady. Are you listening to this on the train somewhere in the UK? Point to yourself now. I dare you. Are you out in public? It's me! I dare you to do it. Yeah. Morning, magicians. Shelby. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Ellen. Good morning. Gonna have to figure out my fall lighting in here. I know I might be a little dark and orange at the same time. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Jessie. It's a little dark out again, and I have a jacket today because it's cold, but you know, I'm hot-blooded. Check it and see. Do you remember that song? So, friends, it's always a lovely morning because I get to be with you. And I wonder if you woke up thinking about me too. I rhymed that. If you woke up thinking about our time, about coming together and receiving, thank you. Receiving this joy together, receiving this light together, receiving our time together. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Alicia. You know, I was just going there for a minute, and then I thought, I wonder if I should say these things out loud to you. It seems like sometimes the world is convinced, and I say the world, I know it's a huge ass judgment and blanket statement, but you know, it seems like the world thinks what I need to do is be beautiful, lose weight, be healthy, look fit, look the part, have the money, have the things, have the stuff, you know, and then I'll be all right. And so sometimes that story prevents us from receiving the love that actually would heal. I feel like morning magic is love that heals. You know, our time, you being here, me being here, us together, the vibe we're creating in our community, this is what heals us. And we heal from stories like, I'm not okay because I gained weight, or I'm not okay because, you know, this pandemic and this and that. So we come together and we practice. And, you know, I was talking to a friend the other day, and she was like, nah, can we talk at 9 or 9:15? And I said, no, I do morning magic every day. Every day? Every day. Really? You haven't monetized that thing yet? I'm like, monetized that thing? This is the problem. This is why the world is on a reset, because we got a little kooky in our brain going on in terms of what makes us doing good, doing all right. Is this making sense? You know, it's like, no, we need to practice being here, like as in here, and being okay. Here in this moment and being okay. Okay. Right? That's all we need to be doing. And if we're really listening, if we're really, really listening, I was having such a good hair day today too, but the hot flashes. Hot flash 1. Yeah, we'll see. If we're really, really listening, the flow will tell us what we need to be doing. The body will tell us what we need to be eating, or if we need to be moving. Did you take a little walk today? Took a little walk today. Just a little one, a wee one. So, there you go. Let me catch up with you here, friends. Susie, thank you too. Really. Ellen, you listened to part of the podcast. I hope you loved it. You know, I thought it was pretty good, to tell the truth, to share some things. Like, I tell you what, I have carried some stuff about how I shouldn't say things like that because it's not nice. But I actually think I actually feel really called to help us undo some of the stories. So I talked about uncomfortable things there. It was uncomfortable for me. Like friends who don't support us, but we keep calling them close friends. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know. Should I say it? Or people who write when I'm upset and they're like, you need to take time off of work. This is everything to me too. If I take time off, what the hell am I going to be doing? Sitting on an island? No. So, anyway, thank you, Alan. I'm so glad. Hi, Lexi. Amy, I'm so glad. Melanie says, I dreamed I was running around telling people I was out of gas, and gas stood for give a shit. That's amazing. I think we're going there. Does that help at all? No, don't do it, Robin. Now look, ooh. All right, just stop, lady. Nobody's looking at you anyway. Just get on with it. Melanie, that is so funny. But you know, I think that's where we're coming, is I'm running out of gas. I'm tired of listening to your bullshit, right? That's it. I'll say it. I'm tired of listening to the bullshit. We went to a party. I told you. Went to a party. Talked about Donnie T and politics. And then people who love Donnie T and politics for 3 hours. I tried to talk about other things. I did. I tried to bring stuff up. No bueno. So now I know. But, you know, there's a way where we can just feel like, hey, you know, I don't want to talk this bullshit. I'm out of gas. I love that. I love that. I'm out of gas. Give a shit. That's right. Hi, Mary. You know, we deserve. This is what I've been telling myself. I grew up like the cosmic cruise director. You may know some of my little sayings about that. I grew up being the caregiver and the caretaker. I grew up being on high alert watch. What kind of mood was my family, and what kind of mood was my mom, and was she in a bad mood? Take care of her, make her dinner, take care of her, was she in a good mood? Stay out of there, because something bad was going to happen anyway. Like, we grew up in these. Think about how you grew up. So much of this stuff we learn to be today, even in our 40s and 50s, wherever you are on the number plane. So much of the stuff we're still doing today comes out of that time. So it's like, I grew up holding the door for people. That's that analogy, I feel. Like holding the door open for everyone else and smiling and greeting. I'd be a great greeter at Walmart if I need to get a job at some point. I could be the greeter. I could be the hostess, And why am I doing it? I matter. So I love hearing I'm out of GAS, I love that. And let's hold hands and keep going, because pretending we care about things we don't. I'm not saying anybody here said that. I'm just saying it. Okay. I never want you to think that's what I'm extrapolating or intuiting. I mind my own business on these calls, energetically, intuitively speaking, as much as I can. But let's stop it. Let's stop pretending people are interesting who aren't. Let's stop acting like we care about stuff we don't. And you don't have to say any of that. A lot of us don't want to confront things, I'm not here to educate people on, like, yes, I am. What am I saying? You know what I mean, though, right? You get it? You don't have to stand up on a crowded subway and yell things. But you have to know. And what if you started to reduce your flow in that direction that you don't want to be about? I like the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. That's where I'm at. It's hard, man. Sometimes it's really hard. Hi, Amy. Good morning. Amy Church in the house. Hi, Meredith. Jeff's like, haha, I'm out of GAS. Right. Girl, you needed to say it. I loved it. Preach, release, tell the truth. Yeah, I talked about how so many people on the podcast, so many people wrote and said, I sent you energy. I sent you healing. I sent you and your family healing. I sent you guys Reiki at 12:01 a.m. And I was like, no. Oh, no. 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 So I talked about that there. Why it's a no. Why it's a no. It's a kindness. It's meant in love, but it's still a no. And it's still a no. Mary says, you're right. Hi, Mary. Clear is kind. Unclear is unkind. Thank you for setting an example. Thanks, my friend. Did we say cheers? I got a cup of coffee. Favorite mug from Anna. And I say here's to us. Here's to the morning magicians. We rock the Casbah. Cheers. Cheers to you and your commitment. Cheers to you for showing up. Cheers to you for practicing with me. And cheers to me for showing up too. Yes. Staying committed. Hi, Tiffany. Amy says, resume, 50 years of professional experience of emotional door holding. I say it a lot, because my healer will say, what's that arm doing? Like, I'll say, it feels like this. It feels like this. She says, what's that arm doing? It's holding the door for everybody else while I stay back here. It's so funny how if you just sit in your energy and you sit in the now with yourself, you will get a hit. You will get an answer. You will get information. You will. You will. You will. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. You should see Jeff on a Skype call or a Zoom call, or no, on a WhatsApp call. Jeff's the dad who will hold the phone and start spinning. Like he doesn't know. Sorry, I made myself dizzy. Scrolling. Morning magicians. Yes, Lexi, I want to have a t-shirt of that. Thanks, Amy. That was good, wasn't it? I know it's coming from love because it's something I've been thinking about probably for 3 years, you know, on top of like people who drive to my house and leave things on the doorstep and make it so complicated. You know what I mean? Like they mean well, but it's like if I don't speak up, I'm going to spend a day waiting for somebody who wants to drop something off because they want to feel special and they want to know they matter to me. And it's like, you do. And I got my own stuff going on. I got a life, my own things. It's hard though, isn't it? Sometimes, do you guys have anybody, like one person in your life who's over the line a lot? Luckily, I have some friends who can coach me on what to say sometimes too. But that flowed through. I was like, tell me what to say, Spirit. I want to talk about this. Now I have no clue what to talk about next week. I'm sure something will come through. So let's talk about you, though. I feel like I've gone on and on about this thing already. How are you today? How's the weather in your heart? What's happening over there in your house, in your day? What's going on? You know, are you practicing? Are you being kind? I sent a sweet newsletter today. I thought it was really helpful. And when you have time, don't know if you read it, but, you know, it's like accepting what is really the way. Some loss for Ellen. Yeah. Hi, Debbie. So let's hug ourselves now if you feel up to it, if you want to. If you're not riding the bus and everybody's staring at you. But even if you are, who cares, right? Thanks, Kim. Yeah. Yeah, Ellen. It's hard when people die. We're all dying, by the way. You know, we're dying. I'm dying. You're dying. And it's something that's a practice. We have to practice. I was talking about this a few weeks ago, and I know that sounded harsh. Obviously, we have to have space for healing, for grieving, for allowing what is to be there. You know what I mean? But also to realize, like, the gift in someone's passing. We've all lost people. Some of us really early, and it formed our experience. So the way we approach receiving is really changed because of that. The way we approach allowing people in is really changed because of that. If you lost somebody early, you probably know what I'm talking about. And we were talking about this last week, this idea, like, I've got a glass here, it's already broken. At some point, it's going to break. At some point, it's going to chip, it's going to break. I'm going to have to throw it out or recycle it or whatever. Turn it into a candle. At my house, it usually gets a second life. Floating candle would be so nice in here. So every day I use it today is special. So every day I'm here with you is special. And I feel like, you know, if you talk to somebody who's actively dying right now in this moment, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. They don't want your pity. They want your life. They want your joy. They want your, are you kidding me? We get to be together today again. What are we going to do? That's what they want. So I want us to be, be in that place with it. And even the grieving or the sadness, it has its place. It's important. Thank you for bringing this up, Ellen. It's important. And we're all dying. How will that change how we live today? I wonder. Okay, it's good. Nobody's hanging up. I try not to look at the number up here. You, my friends, are amazing. Amy says, my daughter, who I haven't spoken to in months, called me last night. I'm looking. I couldn't talk to her. I was too angry and shocked. I need to call her back today. We need to resolve this, and I don't know how to get past my resentment. So, honey, you want to work with this a little bit today? How amazing, though, that she called you. So I wonder in this moment now, if we're just here now, we're not in the history, we're not in the future, we're not in the, the swirl. I got some swirl too about the kids, so I'm not just preaching out of my butt about something I read in a freaking book. I got some resentment going on. And I got some resentment that every time I see a photo or a name, I got that stuff going on, and I have to keep practicing. So what do you know in this moment now about the two of you? Let's just take a breath and let me know, okay? I'm going to catch up with some other comments here. If it feels good, put a hand here and let's take a breath. I'm happy she called you, though. I remember a day when we talked about that they haven't been speaking to you, so that's also progress. Amy Church says, I was thinking of the Love Posse this weekend. I had a friend approach me to partake in a pyramid scheme. I said no. Right away. And I would have tortured myself with how to please her in months past. Amen. And you continue to say, you all carried me, held me in my light. Thank you. It's amazing right now what we're seeing. And it might not be anything new. It's just perhaps because we've slowed our pace a little bit right now. We've slowed down in our worlds because of COVID, etc., etc., etc. We've slowed down enough that we're more aware. We feel this body. We sense these emotions. We may even notice the ego reactions, which are not feelings, by the way. Reactions aren't feelings. Not in that same way. So we're more here. So we might be really seeming to be different to people because we're doing different things. Saying no. No. And now the fun, interesting plot twist is, how do we love people where they're at and take the next step? Help them to the upper room, as Paul Selig and the guides might say, or the Course in Miracles. This is my brother. This is my sister in light. How can I lift them instead of shit on them with my thoughts? Sorry, it just came out. Let's blame it on Melanie, who said gas, but the S stood for, Doesn't work for me. Not going to do it. Somebody approached me a couple months into the pandemic and said, I want you to join our Instagram pod. This is such a powerful time to build your practice and really start a new chapter and do this thing. And of course the voice is just all my own doing because it's all typed words, finger typing. And this is where you got to know, I know who I am. And I'm an outlier. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do what the world is doing. It's not right for me. So, but the fun challenge was the good no. The interesting no, the no that honors the boundary, like Amy said, but also lifts the person, because that was my choice. You don't have to, but because she was asking me, I felt like I could. So I forget how I said it, but what ended up happening? she canceled the whole thing. Like she had a dawning, a reckoning, an awakening. And she wrote me later and thanked me. It's so interesting too, because it's somebody with already a big account, a very, very big account. We're a tiny posse. It's what I like, you know. I guess I just like it that way. But sometimes I'm like, why come to me? You already have the thing everybody thinks they want. I know why you come to me, for the truth. My truth, anyway. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany, practicing not picking up the phone. Yeah, just trusting the gut on the time. Hi, Stuart. I see you, Stuart. Allie, I see you, Allie. Amy said she wanted to tell me that she had to evacuate, but she was safe, and wanted to know if I was safe too. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, that's really gorgeous, actually. I just don't understand how she can just cut me out of her life. We had such a strong bond. Now I feel so hurt. I don't know how to let her back into my heart. Amen, my sister. You know, kids are young. Think about us. How old is she? I think about our 30-year-old who we had a lot of hairy stuff go down. Hairy. And a lot of resentment. I mean, going all the way back. I've carried some heavy stuff. And, you know, it takes time to realize you didn't understand either till you got to a certain point. Yeah, 26, right? So here's the thing, you know. I wonder how it would be to honor what is. And what is you're her mama. You are hurt. We do need to have a conversation. This might not be the time. That's all of what is, right? And my own healer would say to me so often, Robin, some conversations last a lifetime. It's okay to take your time. A lot of times I was like the police in my heart, like, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. And my energy probably was very pushy away-y. So the kids don't want to come near. You don't want to come near. You think about, you got one friend who's angry or bitchy or just dark. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Heavy. Do you feel like, I got 10 minutes. I'd love to talk to somebody right now. Is that the person you want to call? I got a few friends like that too. Friends that I've been, you know, working on this stuff with. So, yeah. So, you know, you're her mom. She's your baby. And you love her. So how would it be just to free yourself up? Let's say a prayer right now. You don't have to say it. Just hear me out. Dear Spirit, please help Amy know the perfect moment to return that phone call. Leave the best message, the easiest, beautiful, with love. Leave the door open for healing, invitation for more connection. Let her know when the time is right. And so it is. Amen. That's all. You know, you can hold your heart with this, can't you? Yeah. Just catching up back here. I think we're good. I'm backing up because I just feel like I might look a little scary today. If you whisper it, it's better. Yeah. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for showing up. It's not easy to show up. So, friends, what are we choosing for today? Me, I'm going to choose ease, joy, gliding, freedom. I'm going to know who I am today. What about you? I'm going to do a little healing now, okay? If it's not for you, this is how I get around the permission-seeking thing. You know? If it's not for you, just do this in front of your face, okay? Yeah. Okay. You can totally do it. Leave the door open. Leave the door open for the healing. I had a big, Carrie, I love you. I'm not saying that out loud because you know why. You know why. I want to see the blessing of every moment. Amen, Kim. You know that picture you posted of your grandpa? Was it your grandpa or your dad? I didn't know because you said grandpa, but I wasn't sure. That's a blessing to me. You know, that connection. Sometimes I remind myself, like, this is everything. This love, even now, this love is everything. Yeah. Beautiful, right? That's the blessing. And like for me over here, Jeff's leaving today on his annual Good Guys fishing trip. I got a lot of feelings about it, but Amy, this is back to you a little bit. Both of you Amy's, sorry. You are unique and special. Yeah. I'm not going to waste the moments I have left with him being an asshole about him going in COVID on vacation with his friends. You get it? Like, I'm not going to do that. We do that. We're like, hey, I'm not going to talk to you today. You're in your mood. You're walking around. You're like, don't do it. This is our now. Let's be here now. We can resolve that other stuff later. Right? It's all right. And also we can honor, this is where people are at. They're free. Everybody's free. Make their own choices. And we're free to not like it, but let's not kill the moment. We have many, many moments. So we've been having lots of hugs and smooching over here, if you must know, and coffee, and just appreciating today. I said, let me take a picture of your butt so I can remember it. Chick. Let me take a picture of your hand pouring the coffee. Chick. So I can remember it. We have that love affair going on. It's so sweet. It's good to know I'm going to miss him, you know? I think sometimes we don't get it, that we're like spending our now complaining. So this goes back to all of us wondering, you know, you got resentments, you got old undone energy, unspoken stuff. Trust in the divine timing of things. Stay in the flow of love. That's all. Yeah, you are loving awareness, Mary. I love that. That's great. The Ram Dass song, there's such a beautiful album from East Forest, I think, on Spotify. Ram Dass, if you plug it in, I Am Loving Awareness. I think it's in our Morning Magic playlist, too. Yeah. We got this, you guys. We got this. We're amazing. Anything you're worried about today, let's do the practice. Let's bring our hearts to this moment and be okay. As we are. I love you. It's so good, Kim. It is good. So this healing today, just a little ease, connecting the divine you with the little you, a little ease and connection. Thanks, Jessie. My partner started picking at me at bedtime. This morning, my ego's trying to take over and feel superior. I'm working on shutting it down. Your words are helping a lot. That's gorgeous. Tell me what your superpower is, Jessie. One of your best core qualities. Let me know if you have a chance. Type it right away. What's one thing about you that you really love? And I wish I could screenshot that, because this would be perfect question for the podcast this week. But let me know. What's your superpower, my friend? Is anybody guessing why I'm asking? Wow, wait. I'm really forgiving. Yeah. I'm really, let's take that a little deeper, because that's still a word, right? Forgiving. I'm really somebody who knows people's hearts and understands they get like that sometimes, right? Isn't that true? So like you can be forgiving with how your partner is behaving sometimes because you're a knower of hearts, a seer of hearts, and you get the quality of a person's heart. Is that correct? Maybe I'm wrong. Compassion. Ellen. Ellen said compassion, then you said compassion. Yeah. That's right. That's right. So from there, it's easy. You don't have to be superior just in your ego, love. You can just say, I know who I am. And who I am is amazing. And I'm actually helping my partner wordlessly. Wordlessly. With my energy. Which is really the real deal. I'm helping my partner. Right now. Feel forgiven, feel off the hook for that behavior. As somebody who sits in healing sessions with people, we all carry these things. A lot of us are aware of what we're doing, and we carry it in such a way that this is why people love Jesus, to be witnessed in love, and to have our goodness mirrored back to us is everything. So I'm not saying you have to be okay with it. In the right moment, there will be a time. I encourage you to say, when you do this thing, it's very rare. I rarely have to say it, but sometimes I put the finger out and I say, not one more time. This really hurts my feelings. I am so sensitive. If somebody teases me, they get sarcastic with me, I start crying. It's like that fast. So it's pretty obvious. Like, I don't like it. So I hurt my own feelings when I get snarky, because I can get snarky. When I'm anxious, I get kind of tight and fast in how I am. And it's so great to have a partner who's working with that and not every day needing to announce to me my behavior. But I know, and he knows. And so, I hope this makes sense. Amy says, I don't want to be that mother that rejects her child. You made me realize time is short. I don't want to spend it being angry. I can be a forgiving, loving mom, and we can get through this. Amen. And, something I learned with our daughter was she was really hurt. And she went away. And then nobody came after her. Nobody chased after her because I was really hurt. I didn't chase after her. I didn't fight for her because I was really hurt. You know how that is? So how do we expand our view on what's really going on instead of just always being like me, 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 me? Which is easy to do because, hi, what body are you inside right now? Yeah, your own. It's easy to think of yourself. So just, expanding the vision. And I will also say that she called is a divine happening. So that's a miracle. She broke the silence to see if you're all right. She broke the silence to tell you she was all right. That's telling you something right there. So we got a moment to be in the now. It's not that you're never going to talk about it. You get to talk about it. We're still talking about it. It kind of started to work its way out of 2 or 3 months ago, and we're still talking about it. So trust in the divine timing and the miracles. That's a good job, Jessie. That's so good. So friends, how awesome are you? If you're listening along and you're making your connections, you're amazing. Be proud of yourself. Go out into this day or the rest of this day, and hi on the replay. I should have said that sooner. Hello. Go out in the rest of the day and shine your light. See how well you can stay yourself. How well can you stay yourself today? How well can you honor you? No pyramid schemes necessary. No Instagram pods to elevate your platform and come up with things. No ways to monetize morning magic. You don't have to worry about that stuff. What other people say, it's none of your business, really. Just go be you today. Have the day you want to have. Enjoy the day you want to enjoy. See if you can't serve somebody else, make somebody else's day. Say a kind word. Share something. Share some of your resources. That's what I'm here doing, you know? Make someone's day. But be here now. So much love to you. May you be blessed. My hair is stuck in my armpit, so there's that too. Okay, there. Oh, may you be blessed. Stay original. Kim says, thanks, Robin. You're an amazing soul, incredible group. We are, and I am. It's true, and thank you. See, I'm receiving. It's an honor to walk with you, friends. Perfect message today and every day from Stuart. You're amazing too, honey. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of us. Gosh, hi. Do you see how we're getting through this pandemic, etc., etc., etc.? Are we not so amazing? Yeah. Oh, Melanie, I love that. Don't need gas, gonna fly. Thank you, Beauty. Yeah, you're gonna fly all right. And thank you, Beauty. Each of us offers our superpower in the world, and it's necessary and needed. Each of you here helps me. Do you know? I hope you know. Pff, my hair's in my armpit again. I hope you know. All right, let's ring the bell. Yeah. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. And guess what? I'll see you here again tomorrow. We are amazing. Love Posse strong, as Jeff says. I need that t-shirt too. Wishing everyone the best day from Kim. Would somebody type now? You're welcome, Carrie. Okay. Amy, Carrie, Kim, Stuart. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. And think about me. I may have to be alone for 5 days without my honey bunny. But we'll all be here together, won't we? I'm already excited about that tomorrow. Love you. God bless my friends here. God bless me. Welcoming miracles, joy, peace, ease, and being free. I'll see you in the morning. Jessie, that's amazing. Thank you.